Residents of Molweni in Durban in KwaZulu-Natal have raised safety concerns after two bridges were damaged due to recent heavy rainfall. Community members say they've made numerous requests for those bridges to be fixed, but nothing has yet been done. This week, two bodies were discovered in the area following last week's heavy rainfall. Residents say the two were swept away while trying to cross those very bridges. Newzroom Afrikas Silethiwe Ndlovu is in Molweni and joins us now. Silethiwe, good morning. Another tragedy, infrastructure related. Of course, there were warnings from the local authorities for people not to try and cross bridges, but in many places, and share with us what the experiences are, there seem to be no alternative choices.
Certainly, Iman, it seems as if one of the major issues that they are faced with here in Molweni is that they have no alternatives. In fact, I just want to show you an example of that. This is a temporary structure that they have here in Molweni, and just a couple of hours ago when we arrived, there was quite a bit of flooding on that temporary structure, and we actually couldn't cross over. But after the excavator then arrived to try and lessen the impact of flooding on that temporary structure, people have now started, to cross that temporary structure. Another issue, Iman, that the residents, mostly learners here, are faced with is that there's a primary school and a secondary school which is across this temporary structure. So when there is quite a bit of rainfall, when there's flooding in the area, learners then can't seem to access those two different schools. And we're told by some of the parents and some of the residents that it has actually been close to 10 days since some of those learners from the primary school that we have here have been to school. So quite a number of challenges really when you are looking at the area itself. Of course, there's quite a bit of water, but a number of residents also speaking about the temporary structure and those damaged bridges. I'm just going to bring in a resident to speak to us, perhaps even just some of your concerns as someone that does live in this area.
Thank you very much. Greetings to you, Lelo, and the viewers at home. My name is Mpiwe Mncube. I'm the community member, live in this area. First and foremost, we want to send our condolences to both families who lost their members. Secondly, we want to applaud the councillor, Mr. Siyabonga Nala. We want to applaud his work. He worked very hard to reduce and to monitor the situation. As you have seen behind me, there is a TLB, there is an excavator from the municipality road department, which was brought by the councillor, Mr. Nala. We as the community, we cannot lie about the situation. This situation we are having here, it's a situation that started 20 years or 25 years ago, asking the municipality to fix these bridges. In fact, we have 5 bridges as this community that if you want to access across, you need to use these bridges. So we want to say as the community, we are not happy at all that the municipality, they are not taking the responsibility. All the councillors that we have elected, they make sure that they report to the municipality that this is the problem. 11 April 2022, we have a tragedy of the rain that happened here in our area. In that challenge, we have lost 3 people, which their families, they never find them anymore. So we want to say to the municipality, the community of Ward 9, we are demanding that the mayor and the head of department, which is road department, we demand an urgent meeting. The traditional leaders, we have spoke to them. The traditional leaders, they are seriously concerned about what is happening currently in our situation.
Maybe just to talk about the schools across this temporary structure and how when there's quite a bit of heavy rain and flooding, children can't access those different schools.
It is true, Lelo. We are having a serious challenge. As we speak right now, there is Bazamile Primary School across, there is Toluluaze Secondary School across. It's been 3 weeks. Learners and teachers can't cross. Schools are closed as we speak. So we want to say to the municipality, can you please take this matter serious? What we are suggesting as the community members, we are suggesting a pedestrian bridge. I think the access, it's one of the most important things that we are requesting currently. We know the municipality processes, they take longer. But what we are saying, we ask the municipality to use Section 36 to come and make sure that we have at least 2 or 3 pedestrian bridges so that the learners and teachers and the workers, they can get the access across the bridge.
There's a number of houses that are, right next to the river here. Maybe just to talk to me about some of the reasons why people have decided to build their houses right next to the water. I know the municipality has warned a number of times about people building houses right next to rivers. Talk to us about that.
When these people arrive in these places, they build their houses. During that time, there were no floods. And the place when they see, because this is the traditional areas. So whenever people want to get land, they went to traditional leaders, then they require the permission to occupy that space. During that time when the traditional leaders give these people, everything was fine. But since 2022 floods, then it shows that the place that they are in, it's a place where they need to be removed and the municipality should intervene. In fact, the human settlement should come and assess these houses, then take a decision from there.
Thank you so much for speaking to us this morning. Iman, a resident that we have here in the area of Molweni, and as you heard from that conversation, there are quite a number of challenges really. Firstly, if you look at the area itself where they have some of their houses, there's quite a bit of water here. And also regarding those temporary structures and bridges that he mentioned, 5 of them, as he mentioned, are at this particular moment damaged. And unfortunately, 2 of those bridges, we know that those 2 bodies that were discovered, they actually tried crossing over those 2 damaged bridges. So as you heard from that conversation, they are then requesting that the municipality actually intervenes in this situation that they are faced with here.
All right, Silethiwe, thank you very much for that update. All right, the